Hey y'all, come on in on this Thursday, this wonderful Thursday, this throwback Thursday. Y'all see the title, Be Careful of Wolves and Sheep's Clothing. I know you guys have already heard this before, and I just want to remind you. I just wanted to make this video for somebody who never heard of before, somebody who's not really focusing, somebody younger, maybe a little bit more inexperienced than try to save somebody, anybody, everybody some heartache, unnecessary heartache. Everything is not as it seems. We are living in some times where people are not really even people. A lot of these so-called human beings, people, they're filled with demons. They're filled with drama, chaos, pain. We just don't never know what we really facing and what we really dealing with. You're taking a chance on allowing people in your life, whether you know them, your own family members, coming with drama and things that they got going on that you don't even know about, and it affecting you. It could affect you if you don't even know this new man you dating and everything he got going on that you don't even know about. It could affect you, or not even just that part. They could be the best persons in the world and they just got some shit going on and it affected you in a negative way. But they was pretty much cool, personally with you, whether it's your family member, your sibling, your cousins, or this new man. They just great for you, you great for them. But due to their circumstances and their lifestyle or their past lifestyle has caught up with them, it can still affect you. So when I say be careful of wolves and sheep's clothing, I'm talking about uh, them not being who they say they are. Okay. So that's two different things too. Like I just said, the guy or the family members being cool and everything, love and show you love, and they don't steal from you, and it's all good vibes, good energy, but they got shit going on. And so somebody follow them to your house and then they shoot it up. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all out at the club and he run into an enemy when he used to be about that life and he been straight narrow. Your cousin been straight and narrow, ain't on shit, but it catch up and now it's affecting you. That's one part of it. But be careful of the wolves and sheep clothing. I'm specifically speaking about these fake friends or associates that's trying to act like they trying to be your friend, trying to get close, or allowing you to come to their house, inviting you here, inviting you there, or y'all sitting there, y'all work together, y'all eat lunch together all the time. So y'all hanging out and y'all talking and laughing and kicking it up, and all the while they really ain't got no good intent for you. Or they did at first and something about you kind of turned them off. Maybe they like the same man at the job that like you. Who knows? Maybe they just crazy as hell. So same thing, you know. Now let's talk about it in terms of the man you date. You've been dating for a minute and everything seemed good. And then you find out later that he or she is not who they presented themselves to be. Y'all got to remember, people going to introduce you or present their uh their representative. Okay, they're not going to show you in the door like the asshole that they could be or be to people, and people could tell you. Uh, they can tell you how I say Joe is because they know Joe. They've been knowing Joe a long time. They know how Joe act around his family, his kids, how he cheat on all the girlfriends he had. How many, you know what I'm saying? If he neglectful, if he's shady, they know all that. Well, you don't. You only seeing what Joe wants you to see. Them smiling pearlies, and you know what I'm saying. And he got that little swag, and his locks always tight, or his haircut always nice and neat, and you know what I'm saying. He always smelling good, and you know he talking a good game, and you talk to you, and he allegedly at work, and then you come to find out this man ain't had a job since Hector was a pup. You come to find out he been living with his mom, or he told you his mom was living with him, and you thinking he taking care of all the bills all the time. He living with his mama, and she's taking care of him, even though he may have a little job and he ain't paying no bills. So he trying to present himself like he works, and all the while he don't even respect his mom. You know what I'm saying? He making you think that mama is the best thing since sliced bread. And I wish a motherfucker would say something disrespectful to my mom. But all the while, he the one disrespectful to his mom. But you don't see that. You see the image. You see only bits and pieces. And if y'all just kick it on the weekend, because it's the beginning of the relationship. Now, fast forward 2 months, fast forward 3 months, fast forward 6, 7 months. and y'all starting to see more and more of each other, then y'all decide to move in. That's when you really gonna get to see who he, she really is. Y'all start hanging out with friends and family, and you see, damn, he get real drunk. I ain't know he drank like this. I ain't know she drank like this. I ain't know she get all, she like to pop pills. Damn, I thought she just smoked a little weed. You know what I'm saying? So be careful of wolves in sheep's clothing. That's just that part. Let's go to the next level of that statement. They can be really just off the chain, just evil. What if they just off the chain evil? They like, he might be the type of man that when you have sleep, he act like he asking you, like he didn't ask you to get your car, and then you find out he didn't went and spent $200-300 off your car. You said I could do, manipulation, gaslighting. Take your time getting to know these people. Stop treating them as if they earned the right for your trust to let them live in your house or sleep at your house 4 or 5 nights a week, even though they claim they got their own. As much as you want to spend more time with them and you're really having a good time, you got to put some boundaries up. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let them move in and come over and just show up when they want to. You have to have boundaries and guidelines and a schedule, especially if you got kids, because you working or you going to school and your kids can't be there because you working and going to school. So you can't take them because your schedule. So they over at grandma's house or auntie house or they daddy house, 2 or 3 nights a week. And then when they come to see you for those off days, you can't have that man over there. You just met that man. You need to be meeting that man and that woman out in the street somewhere in a public place. Get a room. Stop. They ain't got no business being at your house, kicking their shoes off, practically living there. And when your kids come over, they there and they just not meeting them. You only been knowing them 3 weeks to 3 months yourself. Okay. A lot of this stuff about be careful of these entities and these mean people or these sweet people that showing they representative and you not knowing who they really are could be avoided if we just move in the way that adults should move. Kids shouldn't be dating no way. So I'm not talking about the teenagers. In my opinion, I don't think they should be dating. I think they should be chaperoned if they want to like hang out with each other. Like 2 girls that's good friends dating 2 guys that's cool or just getting to know each other. And then mom or dad chaperone. Chaperone don't mean sit right next to them, but drop them off in there and go somewhere and come back when that movie over, pick them up. I don't think kids should be left to their own devices like they show you on all these shows. Like you watch Disney Channel and all these different channels with these teens, they got boyfriends, they got girlfriends, or they paint narratives of situations where they liking somebody and they only like between 15 and 16 years old on these shows. And they making it seem like it's normal. No, it's normal for girls to like boys and boys to like girls. And in these days, boys like boys, girls like girls, whatever. But you're not supposed to be trying to encourage them or allowing them to be left up to their own devices to come up with their own ideas and opportunities to lay up and do the things they seeing stuff on TV or that they bodies are feeling aroused to do, because you're giving them permission when you're doing it. What you think they're gonna just say no and they being left alone and you going out of town and you leaving your 15, 16-year-old, you think she ain't gonna invite her girlfriend and her boyfriend over and then what I'm saying, it's a party, and then next thing you know they end up pregnant. I think they should be taught how to date, how to think, not what to think, but how to think, how to make good decisions and why they should. The repercussions of not doing it or the actual benefits of doing it. And then they do what they want to do. They can't say they didn't know. But you ain't got no business thinking that your 15, 16-year-old should be able to go to her boyfriend's house or vice versa, unless you're there with the door open. Hell, not even go in the room. What you going in there for? Sit your ass in the kitchen at the table. So yeah, y'all, this is just a quick reminder video. While I'm shooting the shit with y'all, chopping it up. And while I'm talking about it and thinking about it, let me thank y'all for showing up on the live yesterday of our very first relationship advice live stream. That's going on every Wednesday through the month of March. So make sure y'all come to the next one. It's at 1 p.m. Central Time every Wednesday, all through March. If it goes well, I'll push it through April. But if I don't get no real feedback and nobody participating, I'll just chop it up to Just another thing I'm trying, because I'll do things every month. I try to trial and error stuff and see, well, you do this. When I tried to exercise, and I tried to Zoom, and then I came on live exercising. Deborah Ray and somebody else would come and they would do it, but I couldn't see them. I tried to offer it on Zoom. It wasn't successful. So what I just kept doing every now and then, I'll just do exercise on live myself, or I'll post a video and you guys can do it yourself later. That's coming back, but it won't be until April or May. Hopefully mid-April, it'll be back by then, 1 day a week. Like once I get done with the relationship advice, unless the relationship advice really kick off, where you guys are inboxing me and getting one-on-ones for $15 for 30 minutes, or $5 for 15 minutes, or whatever the case may be, sending people my way, mostly young people, because most of y'all, you guys are pretty sharp. It's not like y'all the peach patch, you know what I'm saying? And the peach peasants, y'all got y'all head on y'all shoulder. Y'all got some good goddamn sense. And that's not to say that you don't have a question about something, or you don't ever question. Having a question about something that you would ask me or anybody else is totally different to questioning. Like I question why some men think they can fucking lie, and like they ain't gonna never get caught. That ain't nothing I need to go ask you for advice for. It'll be something I throw out there, like you guys just throwing comments in questions inside the chat. Turn that down. Well, I was doing it yesterday and we spoke about it. So yeah, you guys go ahead and send that live stream, copy, link it, and actually text it to who you want to actually book me. I'm only doing it through the month of March, but like I said again, if it picks up, if it does well, we'll keep it going. If not, we'll replace it with something else. That's the beauty about content creation. You can always, tweak it out. You can do something different, add value to your channel by doing different things. And that's why I like the name that I chose for the channel, Ready Rocks Dances, aka dancing and talking shit. That way I got wiggle room to do other things. I could talk about things. Talking shit means talking shit. And it can be talking shit about the weather, talking shit about my marriage, talking shit about how I get sick and tired of looking at this dirty house. I get sick and tired of thinking about what I'm going to cook, and I don't want to ever cook again, talking shit about how I feel about this or that and the third. Anyway, y'all get in the comments and let me know what you think about this video. Share this video. If you are not subscribed, please help me get to 10K and actually engage in the content. Go check out my playlist when you got time, when you just laying around and sipping on some wine, and it's nothing really on TV to watch. You've done your content. You did your hard work today. You helped your kids out with their homework or whatever. Then just let it play while you laying there drinking your wine or cooking and cleaning. But again, always remember this. A lot of these people are not human beings anymore. These human beings are being taken over by entities and demons. That's my opinion. And I'm going to say allegedly, because I don't know for a fact. This is just something I feel. So you have to be very careful when you're out here in these streets as well. Be careful of wolves in sheep clothing. Don't go just for people you letting in your life or hanging around with or building relationship with. Some of them going to show a representative. So I'm going to show you fast that they crazy as hell. But this also goes for when you in the store, when you parking in the parking lot of Target, Walmart, grocery store. Be careful. You don't want to be arguing with nobody. That could be road rage. They take out a pum, boom, it's over. You could be in line and they can say, I was here first. Anything. Be careful dealing with people. Don't poke the bear. Sometimes you got to walk away. You know what I'm saying? If you see it's getting kind of out of hand, because that one person could be going off, you be looking like, what the hell? It wasn't that serious. Why are you so angry? That person could be having a demon in them, having a bad day. Could be crazy. That's what we label it. We've been taught to label these things and these people as crazy, but actually they may be really suffering with some entities or some type of psychological things going on. It might be a variety. It might not just be demons all the time. Sometimes people could really be suffering because they what they have been through. Some people been dropped on their head. Sometimes people I have heard of people who be walking past and somebody dropped something on their head and it hurt them. They ain't been the same since. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's always entities, but right now in 2025, the way the world is going, I would almost bet my bottom dollar that a lot of entities are in people to and from. We've discussed it on my lives before, and y'all know how I feel about it. But I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? But most definitely, I'm not gonna say allegedly to be careful of wolves in sheep's clothing. That's a fact. No matter what level, whether it be associates, work, intimacy, new friends, reconnecting with old friends, just be careful, y'all. Get in the comments and tell me what y'all think of this video. And if you want me to come check you out, just say that in the comments. Check me out. I'll talk to y'all later.